Okie dokie. We all know that Stoop Kid never leaves his stoop. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How's it going? What's going on? Now, today is May 22nd, and this is going to be your Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver weekly vendor reset and must-buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But before we get to Cassie and Danny Weaver, we have to find the snitch. So, let me see, let me get the bounty, go to details, abort bounty, there we go, I'll save that for later. Alright, so here are my coordinates for the snitch. I am sitting at 1408 by 3626, and I am just south of the 1040 safe house. Now, the easiest way to get to this location, just fast travel to the Jefferson Trade Center, and then run across the street, and you will find the snitch at this location, if this is where the snitch is for your instance. But like I do every week, please let everyone know in the comments where you typically find the snitch, where you found the snitch today. Anything like that will help out the community, because remember that Cassie and Danny Weaver, their vendors will close at the end of today, and then they're closed for a good day or two before they reopen again. So letting everyone know where the snitch is today will really help them out. All right. So after we found the snitch, we need to look on our map for the white shopping cart icon. There will be two of them. So our first one is here in Federal Triangle. This is Cassie Mendoza's location, just outside of the theater. And let's see, where is Danny Weaver? Here he is. So Danny Weaver this week is in Foggy Bottom, just outside of the Truman safe house. Now we're going to go to Cassie first, and then we will end with Danny Weaver. That way we get whatever caches he's selling, and then we can see what we get out of those. But first up, let's go to Cassie Mendoza. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. We're getting really close to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for the ongoing support. The Division community is one of the most loyal communities in the whole gaming industry. It's amazing to be a part of. All right, now Cassie is going to be on the other side of that wall. And this is why I like to highlight the icons. That way it'll pop up whenever I'm just here in the open world. That way I don't have to wonder where they are. All right, so Cassie Mendoza. You can timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here we go. And here is Cassie Mendoza's weekly vendor reset and must-buys.
Always a pleasure, Agent.
Now, starting off at the top, we have our named items, and this does come with a disclaimer. If you are new or returning to the game, you might only see the top two named items. That is because you have to unlock the bottom two named items. Once you unlock these bottom two named items, Cassie will sell them every week. So, to unlock the Shield Splinterer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters and open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops. Once you do that, you will receive this weapon, and then Cassie will sell it every week with different attributes. For the Hunter Killer chest piece, you need to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters. That is all of the hunters that is associated with Warlords of New York. Once you do that, you can open up the off-white chest that is in the Haven settlement. Then you will receive this chest piece, and then Cassie will sell it every week with different attributes. And that is how you unlock the bottom two named items. All right. Starting off at the top, we have the Lightning Rod. This is the named pistol with perfect salvage, and it comes with headshot damage. Following that, we have a 0F's chest piece. This is the named Badger Tough chest with perfectly unbreakable, and this one with armor regen and skill damage. Now, this is a good chest piece. Highly recommend picking this one up if you don't have one. having armor regen with the perfectly unbreakable is really good to optimize your overall survivability. It's really strong. What I would do is just recalibrate the skill damage off for, say, crit chance, crit damage, headshot, anything like that. Moving on, we have a Shield Splinterer. This is the named F2000 with Perfect Optimist, and this week it comes with Crit Chance. And, well, the other attributes are all pretty decent to where you could just recalibrate the crit chance for whatever it is you want, say damage targets at a cover or damage to armor, and then you could optimize the AR and health damage with only a couple optimizations. It's not too bad, not too shabby. And finally, for the named items, we have the Hunter Killer chest piece. This is the named Going Gear chest with Perfect Intimidate, and this one with Max Hazard and Weapon Handling. However, that armor roll is way too low. I would not touch that one, not this week. And moving on to the gear set items, we have Hardwired Backpack with Crit Chance, a Foundry Bulwark chest with Skill Haste. Now, just a reminder, the Foundry Bulwark chest and backpack used to be exclusive only to the Iron Horse raid. Now, at the start of year 4, they introduced both Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative backpack and chest pieces into the general loot, and that way everyone could get these exclusive items. Now, if you are returning to the game or you don't even know what I'm talking about, this is one of the chest pieces that was exclusive to the Iron Horse raid. And the reason being is this chest piece increases the makeshift repairs from 25% to 35%. So remember, that's 35% incoming damage that is repaired to you. Not bad. It's really strong. Highly recommend. The armor on this thing is decent to where you could just recalibrate the skill haste off for, say, armor regen. You're good to go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like Foundry Bulwark. I've done several Foundry Bulwark builds. It was bugged last year, so I've kind of stayed away from it. But never say never. I might bring it back. Moving on, we have a Aces and Eights pair of gloves with crit chance and really high weapon damage. That's a good one. Especially if you like Aces and Eights, this is a good pair of gloves. Pick this one up. You can either max out the crit chance or go full headshot. After that, we have a True Patriot pair of knee pads with repair skills. Foundry Bulwark holster, this time with health. And finally, Heartbreaker mask. This is a really good mask. Max armor for that core attribute. This gives you the opportunity to recalibrate that bottom attribute for whatever it is you want. For Heartbreaker, I would typically go crit chance because you would, almost always use a shotgun and an AR with Heartbreaker. But you can use whatever you want. This is good. And having that max core attribute gives you the opportunity to, roll that bottom attribute to whatever it is you want over and over to use for different builds. Very nice. And moving on to the high-end items, we have a Vector SBR 9mm with magazine size max, crit chance, and ignited. You know what's crazy is this Vector, right, with magazine size. This is the only Vector in the game that you can get, like, I want to say 80 rounds in the magazine, 80 or 90. It's ridiculous, the SBR 9mm. I made a video on this a couple years ago because way back then you could put it with like True Patriot or whatever and get like some crazy high magazine sizes. However, now with Brazos and True Patriot, you could probably get this thing like way up there. I'm actually pretty interested to see how high you can get the magazine size for this Vector. You run around with like a Vector with 100 rounds in the magazine. That would be ridiculous. I dig it. I might do it. Did I buy this? Hold on, did I buy it? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll check that out later. I'll see if it's viable. Moving on, we have a M16A2 with damage targets at a cover and a flatline. Nice. However, it does not have a long underbarrel rail, so you can't use a linked laser pointer on this bad boy. And the M16A2, I don't know. I wouldn't use it with flatline. Moving on, we have a 511 chest piece with weapon handling, crit hit damage, and reassigned. And finally, Electric Mask with skill damage and armor regen. Looking at the mods, we have crit hit damage 10.5 and Seeker Mine +1 cluster. Now, must buys, things to look for from Cassie Mendoza. The 0F's chest piece is a good one. The Shield Splinter, you can change that bottom attribute to whatever it is you want. The other attributes are high enough. The Foundry Borak chest piece, if you don't have one, pick it up. Reroll the skill haste off for armor regen. You're good to go. You could even pair that up with the holster. Just take the health and change it to armor regen as well. The Aces and Eights gloves, very high. You can use this for the sniper build. Either go crit chance or headshot. And finally, for the gear set, the Heartbreaker Mask. Max armor makes this perfect. All you have to do is recalibrate that bottom attribute to whatever it is you want, and you're good to go. As far as the high-end items are concerned, I would only look at the Vector, and I would change the bottom attribute to something else. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Optimist. And then I'm going to test it out with the magazine size. We'll see what we can do with it. But that's it. Yeah. All right. So, quick summary, 0Fs, Shield Splinter, that's 2, Foundry Borak, 3, Aces, 4, another Foundry Borak, 5, Heartbreaker, 6, Vector, 7. 7 items to just look at for Cassie. All right, so that is it for Cassie. Let's jump over to Danny Weaver. Now, to do that, we have to go over to the Foggy Bottom. And I'm going to fast travel to the Truman safe house to get over there. But I hope everyone's having a good hump day. And yeah, it's getting close. We're getting close to the weekend. The weather's getting nice out. Everyone's getting out of school, so it's just going to be like vacation time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be nice. I don't know about you, but driving to and from school to pick them up, I don't know. I'd rather sleep in, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. All right, so Danny Weaver is in this tricky location. So you can see how the GPS is telling you to go down this street, right? And I'll follow it for this portion. But then you can see the GPS, it kind of just dies off because the location's underneath us. So you can't follow the GPS. You need to go over here to the green door. It is a big green door. All right, this door right here. And then go down the manhole. And you're good to go. Now, this is literally a hole in the wall. And if you have never been to this location, there is a side mission right here with Jane Applegate. But you can timestamp it, do whatever you need to. This is Danny Weaver.
You want to make a deal?
All right, Danny Weaver. We have 1 exotic. We have 4 field proficiency caches. We have 3 named item caches, so that's 8. And then we have 3 crafting caches, which is 11. So we have 11 caches this week, 1 exotic, 3 named items, and then 8 items from the field proficiency. So that's what, 12? And if we get any bonuses, so maybe, 13 or 14 items plus the crafting, not bad. Not bad. Let's pick them up and let's see what we get. Now remember, at this part of the video, just let me know in the comments or in chat what you get this week from your caches. See if anyone gets anything worth it. Alright, so we have a few named item, few field proficiencies, and an exotic. Here we go. Alright. Oh! Yo, what? What just happened? Did...
You got something for me?
Yo. It just freaking glitched out on me, man.
Let's do this again sometime.
Is that because it says synchronization is currently slow? Your entitlements will be granted shortly, but these aren't entitlements. It's a freaking oh my god, bro. Okay. Well, I got a big goose egg this week from Danny Weaver because it's freaking broken. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I know a few people are saying that this happens to them every week. Is it because of the synchronization? I highly doubt it. But that kind of pissed me off. Eesh. That's a good way to start your morning there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that crap. If you just witnessed that, just say, I saw that. I don't know. Stupid. It's one thing to have over 250,000 textiles. It's another thing to wait every week to spin them and then to get nothing in return. Yeesh. All right. I'm Kamikaze Von Doom. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself. Hit the like, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Fuck my life.